Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel here on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. In solidarity with my friend, the suit and tie, dip and chew guy, and I dip some Skull Citrus. Go check out his review that he made today, or last night. I saw it today. I love this stuff. I don't know. It's weird. I had an impromptu nap the other day, as in a nap I didn't expect to have. Cheers. With a big fat lip of Skull Citrus and I've done that a number of times, just been lying on my couch and having a dip and I'm all relaxed and I fall asleep with a dip in my mouth. But and usually it's quite unpleasant when I wake up, but it happened the other day with the citrus, and I woke up and I spit it out, but instead of having a gross taste in my mouth or whatever, I felt like I just chugged a glass of lemonade. So it all worked out. But I had some really good news yesterday. My cassette, my new album, which I don't seem to have. No. Wait, no, hold on. All right, well, I found a liner note for my cassette, Meth End Blues, which is side A, my album At Midnight Call the Doctor, and side B is my album called Corey, Darling Corey. And it's basically an album of old school blues music, kind of done in the way I do it. Side A is all slide guitar, and side B is all harmonica, but anyhow, the important thing is sold out yesterday, and the last 5 copies were shipped off to my good friend Kawashai in Japan. So I was pretty pleased when Kurt Gainford hit me up and told me that. He said it's the first time Mirkwood's sold out of anything, which is it's quite an honor, So if you bought one of my cassettes, thank you so much. And if you bought 5 of my cassettes, thank you so much. I'm going to look into doing another run of them. I just got to wait to see how my finances are in the next few months. But anyhow, I'm really happy that it sold out. Mirkwood Recordings has literally changed my life right now. I've told this story before, but how I got hooked up with them was I had started my YouTube channel, and I was basically just doing practice songs, like using it as a kind of a diary. And I did an old Mississippi Fred McDowell song on this 1-string cigar box guitar I built, which got the attention of the Mirkwood Recordings people, and Kurt Gainford, the man behind it all. And he asked me if I would do an album of old school blues, which led to a few more albums. Actually, I did a split EP with Bone Daddy called Broken Whispers of the Devil. My garage band, Hurricane Charlie, just me and my friend Jill, we did a live album called Maelstrom Boogie. And then eventually Corey, Darling Corey. And yeah, it's been nothing but an absolute honor and pleasure to work with Kurt, the Mirkwood people. Met some really cool people through that. But it came up in a time in my life where it was just when I needed that, because when I moved into the place that you see me sitting here all the time a few years ago, I was in a very different headspace. You know, I was very, I wasn't quite well, you know, and I'm still not quite well, but it was a lot worse then. And I just had no motivation to do anything. You know, this is after I left the Silver Hearts. You know, music kind of felt like a job to me, not a fun thing to do anymore. So I basically stopped playing music for close to 2 years, somewhere between a year and a half and 2 years. And I got asked to do a gig in honor of this old musician from town who died, this guy Bernie Martin. I know a lot of his songs, so they asked me to do this gig in honor of him. So I had to practice, you know. So that's when I started playing music again, you know, because I kind of had to. So, but yeah, it just snowballed real quick, like, and you know, when Kurt asked me to start recording for Mirkwood, it was just like, it literally changed my life. You know, it lifted me up like fucking 500%, and gave me motivation, gave me desire, and all that you need to be a musician. You know, so it really changed my life. You know, I often tell this to Kurt, you know, but I'm dead serious when I say it. You know, I don't know what I'd be doing right now if it wasn't for getting signed on to Mirkwood. So I'm very, very grateful, and I'm very, very pleased that my cassette sold out. So thanks, everybody. In other news, I'm really glad y'all got to meet my harmonica student the other day here on the YouTubes. Miss Erin Clancy. She's an amazing student, and it's really fun teaching her how to blow harp, you know. And yeah, I have this new band called I Am Made of Fire, which, you know, if you've been watching my channel, you've seen me spam my fucking channel with little practice videos and stuff. But that band is going really, really well, you know. It's just, it feels so natural and so organic, you know. And it's really cool to be in a band where we have no lead singer. Like, we're all the lead singer, you know. And, you know, some of the music we do is straight up hardcore punk rock, and some of it's like covers of old blues tunes. And it's going really, really well. You know, we're rehearsing late tonight, 9 o'clock tonight. That's late for me. That's like usually my bedtime. But yeah, it's always fun as hell playing with those guys, you know. And, so that's going really well. But anyhow, I mainly just wanted to spread my good news that my album sold out, and yeah, and also my Facebook group that I administrate, Warehouse of Strangers Radio, which was all based off of an old fanzine I did in the 80s, like a Xerox fanzine called Warehouse of Strangers. And I published that magazine for about 10 years. And anyhow, now I have this group with a resource of over 2,000 people, you know. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I should do another issue of the magazine, you know, and just get all these people to support or like send in stuff, you know. So the response I got was overwhelming, you know, like so many people are into it and want to do it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the post office and get a P.O. box. So I'll finally have a P.O. box so I can throw that out to the world. You know, a few of my friends know my home address, but I don't really want to spread my home address around the internet, you know. It's for safety reasons, you know. But, yeah. So that's all cool, you know. I'm gonna do it exactly how I did in the 80s, like Xerox, cut and paste. The magazine will be Xeroxed. It'll look good, but yeah, it's like totally old school 80s punk rock fanzine. So yeah, if you know, if any of you would be interested in submitting to something like that, leave me a comment, and we'll be in touch about that. It'd be real cool. But all right, I've spent almost 12 minutes sitting here just bragging, so I'm gonna split. But thanks for all your support. It's really good to see Louisiana Man 38 again. I guess he messed up his phone or lost his phone or something, so he's been using this little like flip phone from the 90s, and he finally got a smartphone again, and he's back. So I'm really happy to see it, Louisiana Man 38. I'm totally happy to see you back. Yeah. So until the next one, I will see you in the meth end of town. Be well, stay free, and fucking be grateful for the things that you should be grateful for. All right. Bye now.